Okay. This morning we are going to be making a gumball machine. And I'm going to be sizing 4.5 inches, 4 inches, 3.5, and 3 inches. We're going to need a water balloon weight. I'm just going to check and make sure there is no holes. Which it will be very rare to find a hole in one of these. I'm going to quickly run and grab, yours is tomorrow, happy birthday. I'm going to turn this into a water balloon. This made him be a little baby. So the first set is going to be sized to 4.5 inches. And just gonna make sure you guys can see everything. No, I just used one of those 5-inch reflex gold. And now I'm going to make a pair. And I need another pair. My hair's blown away this morning. You should have seen my hair a few minutes before I came live. After having my hood up and shoveling. Oh, wait. Hold on. No, don't put them together yet. Tanya is forgetting. This one is going to have 5. I'm going to add this one to the pair. And now we have it like this, but I'm going to make the next set before I put it together. And this set will be 4 inches. It's so strange how it's such different times, different places. Singapore is 11:46 p.m. Wow, your day is almost over. You can make these a couple days in advance. Although, because there's going to be 260s, if you don't put high float, I would do it maybe the day before. So I need one more. Good morning, Princess Anne Marie. Okay, so I am going to connect this one just by placing this in and folding it, twisting it over. Now if I let that go, it's going to go like that. So I'm just going to keep a hold of it while I grab the next set. I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm going to place it right on top. Okay, I am going to take one of the necks and I'm going to wrap it around a couple of times and tie it with another neck. And I'm going to grab another one and do the same thing. This time I'm not going to tie it, I'm just wrapping it around. And now that's nicely connected. And I'm going to add my little weight, which I think I could have went bigger. Although I don't know, I think that's going to be a good size. And to add the weight, I'm just going to wrap it around a bunch of times. And just let it go. It doesn't give a lot of weight, but it gives enough that it's going to stay up good for you. So the next set is going to be sized to 3.5 inches. I feel like I'm cheating on YouTube this morning because I'm not live on there. Good morning, Louise. That one came weird. Thank you very much. That one came out a little weird shaped. That's, oh wait, 3.5. Did I do those? 3.5. Yeah. I'm so used to doing 4 inches. And one more. You followed years ago on YouTube. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to add this one in. And I will make the last set before we add them. These will be 3 inches. Okay, 3 inches. These are little babies. I blew that up way too much. Now we just need one single one. And these are Sempertex 5-inch reflex gold. We're going to wrap that one in. Okay, we are going to put that one like that. Thank you, thank you. And I'm going to grab a... I knew we had to have a pop. It's one of the bottom ones. That's okay, we will add a new one. And it'll be just as good as new. Yep, pops do happen. And all I'm going to do is take that one and wrap it around. What pop? Nothing happened. Okay, let's try that again. I'm going to take that set. I'm going to grab one of the necks from this set. It's kind of snug. And I'm going to tie it in with one of the necks from up here. Then I'm going to take a neck from up here and bring it down. And I'm not going to tie this. Master Fixer, thank you. I've fixed a few. So now we have that set on. And now we're going to get the final one. Well, it's not final, but it's the end of this part. Add that up there. I'm grabbing a nozzle from this set. I'm going to wrap it around. Tie it. How does AI know that? And I keep forgetting to turn that summary off. You know, I had to call for a tow truck this morning, and it was pure AI, and they did not understand the street name. I was like 30 seconds away from saying, can I have an operator? Okay, so the bottom layer is 4.5 inches. The next layer is 4 inches, 3.5, and 3 inches. So I'm going to be using 11-inch. These are crystal clear. So we are going to need a scrap piece of 260 because we are going to make a little balloon raisin. We are going to turn this into a linking balloon. Thank you very much, Mika. I'm making 3 knots in here. Now, if you had a linking balloon that was clear, you wouldn't have to do this. So I'm just going to drop it inside. And I'm not going to use the reflex for this part. I'm going to see if I have a big enough scrap piece. Yeah. So I always hang on to my scraps. No, if you have a link balloon, you can avoid this step. Now I brought the raisin right up. You are very welcome, Monica. Thank you. And now I'm going to wrap the 260 piece around that balloon raisin a few times. And then you want to tie it. Which is sometimes a little tricky with one hand. But you'll get it. Thank you for reposting and sharing and liking. Oh my goodness, everybody. Dawn is in the chat. She is here. Grand Rising Beautiful. Everybody say hi to Dawn. Yes, everybody loves Dawn. Balloons by Florally Yours. I've been telling everybody to come and watch you. Okay, we are going to... Dawn got me all nervous now. Thank you, Dawn. You are so sweet. Okay, I'm going to attempt this drinking straw. I think it's going to work. And I'm going to... Oh yeah, this works way better than the straw I had last night. I know this is your favorite, Dawn. I have to use a hand pump for this one. That's my story. I'm just giving it one pump. You can make them smaller if you want, and I forgot to put some air in here. Tie it off, and you want to cut the ugly. And I forgot to put some air in here before I started. That's better. Okay, we are going to add another one. And this thing is working great. It's just from one of those drinking cups. Like the Stanleys, but not a Stanley. I have Thermos brand instead. And I think we're gonna put 6 of these in. And once you grab your balloon and tie it, it pretty much makes a stopper. Your air's not gonna come out until you push your balloon down. Hey, they're coming funny shaped. Pascalina, can you pin Dawn at the top so that anybody that's not following her can follow her? She is amazing. We love her. Perfect. I don't know why, but I don't see the pinned comments. Ever since I put the comments big. Dawn loves everybody too. Okay, Dawn, yesterday I was telling everybody that you and I should do a collaboration, and the chat just lit up. They all want to see me and you do something together. And I wish I could be in Gainesville, Florida, so that we can be in person. But I have a feeling we're going to meet this year. All right, you guys see that, what Dawn just said? Let us, Okay, what do I got in there? 4. You want to go too and write it off as a business expense? There's some pleasure in there too, but yeah, we can write it off for business. I so wish I could have went to float. I do have my passport now, so I can travel to the U.S. Okay, I'm going to add one more. And I'm going to grab my balloon straw just to show you. Not my balloon straw, but just a straw. I just want to show you the difference of working with this compared to this. This was a royal pain. So I put it on, Well, it worked better than last night, but a hard straw would be better. Or a balloon stick, if you still have the plastic ones. Yes, a metal straw would work great too. Probably even better. And Dawn agrees. Okay, I'm just going to put some a little bit more air. We're not going to leave it this big though. We are going to size it. I'm sorry for the one that doesn't have the half sizer, but it's going to be 8.5 inches. And then we're just going to tie it. Some of my balls came out a little pear-shaped. We're going to pretend they're round. Now I'm just going to take the neck and this is what we have so far. Now I'm going to get the 260 Reflex, same color, gold. And I'm going to get another 5-inch. Okay. This one, 3.5 inches. I don't need my hand pump. I don't want to make Dawn upset. She can't stand the hand pump. Okay, I'm going to go 3.5 inches. Don't tie it just yet. You want to tie it more towards the nozzle. So this end part. I'll show you why in a second. Hello from Amsterdam. So you want to tie it like that. And then we're just going to push it up and down. We are also going to need a small piece of 260. I think that should be good. So now, you want to put your finger on that nozzle. You're going to push until you see it there. Then you're going to grab it and twist your balloon while you're holding that knot. Then you're going to take your 260, wrap it around 2 or 3 times. Take the other end, go the opposite way and wrap, and then tie. Yes, it's like the apple twist. And you want to tie it 2 times. And you will end up with this. Kind of looks like a donut. Which I've made these be donuts. I just painted them and I put sprinkles on them. Now, you're going to take those 2 ends and tie them around. And then you can trim up the not so pretty parts, although they're going to be covered with the next part. So here we are so far. Now I'm going to take that same 260 that I just used. I think when I make the little handle part, I'm going to do that one gold. I mean silver. I don't know, you guys let me know what you think. Should I just keep it all gold or add in a silver? And I'm just going to tie it off. Mix it up. I knew Pascalina was going to say that. Yesterday you guys wanted me to put the silver flowers over here, but I didn't see that until after. Either way. Alrighty, so now we are going to make the parts go up there. Okay, I'm going to make a bubble. And I want to pinch twist this, but I will do that. Yeah, no, I'm going to pinch twist. So you, oh, get back there. So you have your bubble. You're going to grab this end and kind of fold it while you pinch twist. Which is really, she's not going to work. Okay, there we go. Give it a squeeze. I'm going to check how big I need it to be. I'm doing this because the balloon is not quite long enough. You love the color combos. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to make a bubble at the end. And then I'm going to just snip that off. You can't get the tasty top one to stay. Are you talking about this one? My bubble just came out again, but that's okay. We are going to forget the pinch twist until we get it all attached. So just have 2 bubbles, and then we will cross them over. Now I'm going to take that end and I'm wrapping it around to create that pinch twist. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm taking the end, and this time I wrapped it around both of them. This will be the back of your gumball machine. And try to make it round. Okay, I need a silver. Okay. We are going to put that little turny thing will be in silver. So cutesy and sellable, yeah. So now I'm going to fold over and make a bubble. Yes, ma'am. Twist it and bring that nozzle right through your bubble, and that will lock it in place. Thank you guys so much. Dawn, you are too much. Okay, I made 1 bubble. Now I'm going to make that into a pinch twist, which is easier this way. I'm just grabbing it and I twist it. We are going to make a second one. And I'm sorry for all the people that can't get this. It took me a while when I was learning balloon twisting. Now you just want to situate that one is in the back, one is in the front. And now we are going to make another bubble. And you want it to be about the same size. Okay. Now I'm going to cut that off. And I'm just going to wrap it around. We don't want to tie if we don't have to. So you'll end up with this. And she's going to go right there. And she will be the turner. Except for, I'm sorry, you can't get the gumballs out. Now I'm going to grab another 260. This one was kind of a scrap. Okay, we are going to have this sit in between here. So I'm going to search inside that I could tie this to those. Actually, I'm going to tie it to a neck. And you want to tie it twice, of course. And make sure that's nice and tight. Okay. Now this was too long, so I'm going to trim some. So I'm just going to wrap this around. And voila. So here is our gumball machine. I don't know which one I prefer more, the gold or the blue. I love them both.